All right, you're welcome to the program. Once again, this is City Standard. I'm Michael Adekule. We appreciate all our esteemed viewers on the platform and we say thank you for always joining us on this platform. All right, to my respondents at this time this morning, it's a good morning to you. Gentlemen, my good morning. You're welcome. Olajide Oji, global analyst. You're welcome to the program.
Good morning to our viewers across the world.
How you doing, sir?
Good, sir. I'm doing great. I'm doing well.
All right, so Mrs. Tina in California, we say thank you to you for the great support, for the great love you showed us this morning. We appreciate your benevolence. We appreciate your everyday support on the platform. Thank you so much. Yeah, she has done it this morning. Fund for the weekend, the cash gift for the weekend. We need to appreciate her once again.
Thank you so much for your continuous support on this platform. Personally, I do not take it for granted. I appreciate it so much, and I believe my colleagues do as well. Thank you so much. May God continue to enlarge your post. God bless you.
Mrs. Tina, may God bless you. As I always use that word, consistency. We have been consistently and it's why we appreciating us. God also consistently, perpetually, continually bless you for everything you have done to us. May your pocket not be depleted. May He replenish your pocket, bless you and your generation in Jesus' name. Thank you for the blessing you have given to us. I name myself Mr. O.J. Olajide. You are blessed. You are welcome.
Yeah, good day, Madam Tina, mother of this show. I think if you say we should be thanking you, we cannot even finish throughout the day. We can't finish it. Thanking you, and I can say, God Almighty will be with you, will be with your family, and you will never lack. And where the morning is coming from will never dry. Thank you very much. We really appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you.
Good morning, Mrs. Tina. We say thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. As you continue to support us on City Stand, you cannot stand alone. At City Stand, you are supporting us. God will continue to support you. We will never leave you for once. Thank you very much. We are very grateful for this unending support that you are giving us. God will continue to support you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Mrs. Tina. We really appreciate you this morning. Yeah, and so King Henry, who blessed us a few days ago, we say thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
To also Mr. Ordinary Taiwo, Victor Prince, in the United Kingdom. We say thank you to you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, what do we have on board this morning? Yeah, Bloodshed, the Senate President, has told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to get prepared for more governors to the camp into the ruling All Progressives Congress. Yeah, be prepared. More governors will be joining us soon. That's what the Senate President Godswill Akpabio told the incumbent president of the country, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Also, we move down to the north. What's happening there? Former Speaker of House of Representatives, the person of Yakubu Dogara, has lamented insecurity, poverty in the north. And he said, it seems, I know he didn't say it seems, I'm the one trying to say it seems now, but I don't want to use that word. He said, the north is under course. That's what Dogara said. As I said, I don't want to use that word.
Yeah, no.
He said,
Quote him.
He said, the north
It's not a word.
is under course. But we shall be looking at it this morning. Is the northern region truly under course or not? We shall be looking at it. We now move down to another one. Will be discussed this morning. The presidential candidates of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election. I'm talking about Peter Obi.
Yes.
What did they say this time around? Nigeria at 65. APC diminished Nigeria. This is a statement coming from Peter Obi, APC. That's the ruling of Progressive Congress, diminished Nigeria. All right, we'll still move down to another one, which is another topic. We'll be discussing. Opposition leaders criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over his speech on the Independence Day. Opposition leaders and some religious leaders yesterday took on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over his 65th Independence anniversary speech. That's under his watch, the country has turned the corner and the worst is over. We discussed this yesterday. You were not here.
Oh, yes.
We asked the viewers and the reviewers on ground know that what has President Bola Ahmed done differently? Has he achieved so much? Has he performed to the expectations of Nigerians? And many reacted to the topic yesterday. And we have Christian Association of Nigeria, the Middle Belt Forum, that's MBF, CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, and some other groups criticizing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over his statement yesterday. All right, which I'll be looking at all this this morning. I have OJ, the global analyst, with me, as well as Femi on the streets of Lagos. This is City Standard, Michael. They quickly to the comment section. I'm sure some of our viewers are saying hi there, and we need to greet them too. All right, I acknowledge the presence of additional Abdul, is watching us from London and says good morning to every one of us at the stand. Thank you for joining us. Kingsley James is also here. Good morning to you too, Mr. Christian James. We have Alaji Kisco. We say good morning to you. All right, Kendi Adawa all the way from Egypt is also here. We say good morning to you. Not forgetting my man, Taiwo Lawal, all the way from United Kingdom. I'm not saying Taiwo Dunlade. This is Taiwo Lawal.
Yes.
We say good morning to you, Taiwo Lawal. Thanks for joining me this Thursday morning.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Tanimola Joseph is also here. Who knows tomorrow? Thank you so much for joining us. Femi, let's quickly talk about what Peter Obi said about the administration of APC. He didn't just talk about this current administration, he also talked about the previous APC government. And what did he say? Peter Obi says the All Progressives Congress, APC-led federal government diminished Nigeria. He noted that Nigeria was a promising nation before the coming of the ruling All Progressives Congress. That's before the coming of the APC government. Obi spoke on Wednesday at a press conference on the state of the nation in Abuja in 1999, which overcame military dictatorship and restored democracy, beginning a renewed journey toward prosperity, freedom, and justice. That journey helped us build Africa's largest economy and strengthen democratic institutions. But over the last decade, under the APC's incompetent, divisive, and corrupt leadership, Nigeria has been greatly diminished. The former Anambra State governor said Nigeria had been poised at independence in 1969 to not only be the giant of Africa but a world powerhouse. According to him, despite the policies of the current administration, plunging over 15 million people below the poverty line in its first year alone, it still possesses a tax regime, demanding its citizens pay more to the government despite benefiting little or nothing in return. Now, my question is, if truly APC has diminished Nigeria, why are electorates kept voting in the ruling All Progressives Congress? I thought if the party has diminished Nigeria, if the government of APC has diminished Nigeria, when Buhari left that seat, Nigerians were not supposed to vote APC in again. They were supposed to look for another person, another leader that would rule the country. So what's happening? Why are we still voting APC? Even with this present hardship, yesterday I was out interviewing people, and the people were still supporting APC government. Yeah, most of the people I interviewed yesterday supported President Bola Ahmed. They're still giving their support to President Bola Ahmed. Thank you.
Mr. Mike, good morning. Global viewers over the world, on Sister, you're most welcome. I still myself, I will Jolaji, a global analyst. Yesterday I was not around. It's my usual day when I'm not usually around Wednesdays. I will have given my own. Now, the topic I met in the anchorman's mouth that was talking about people's reaction to the government the state of Nigeria so far presently. To answer the question you asked me, that why are people still supporting APC? For one particular major reason why they are supporting APC is this: the government of Nigeria has weaponized poverty. Mr. Mike, they have weaponized poverty. They have traumatized people's mind, hearts, their senses so much that if they see a peanut, they will run for it for their dear life for survival. That was happening. They have devised poverty as a weapon to traumatize Nigerian mentality, such that at the slightest sight of penny, little penny, Nigeria will jump for it for survival. So don't blame them. If you emancipate people, such that people have to a level that where people have economic liberty, economic independence, you cannot teach them with a little peanut. When they are economically empowered, independent. Can you take an American with $1 to come and vote? No, because they are economically empowered. They financially liberated, such that you can't just be flagging you can't just be flagging a penny at them to buy their conscience. But because in Nigeria we have been so much weaponized, they have weaponized poverty to the mentality of Nigeria, that derail their mentality, they are accurate, habits to reason well. When you are under severe hardship, severe poverty, severe stubbornness, any little thing will just twist you, ignite your brain to quickly dance to where you want to get a minute insignificant things to survive. That was happening. So politicians in Nigeria they've understood that we have to weaponize them with poverty, so to an extreme level. So by the time you bring out a little penny, little thing, a stipend, they will rush at it, they will jump at it. We can then tell them to where we want them to go. That's what has just happened. So that is what has happened to people who still following a party, a direction where they know it's not that's a cause them much stubbornness. Supposing they have been liberated, they were empowered, they have economic means, financial means strong enough to liberate themselves, to live happily. They won't be teased by little penny. They will not be teased by little income, little stipend, this significant amount of money. You will not treat them. But when people that have not seen 1,000 for the past many months, they are not flagging it before his face. Go and vote for me. He will rush at it. When last has he seen 1,000? When last has he earned 1,000? When last has he fed himself with something value up to 1,000? He has been deprived of that for so long. So seeing this now, just flashing as in his face, he will rush at it. That's what has happened. That you see more Nigerians going the same way. People that torture them, that molested them, by the time they bring out something as a so-called, to not flash as them, they will rush at it. So we are now being commanded to entirely displace people. People have been displaced from their place of origin, place of where means of livelihood, to a camp where they could not feed themselves, wherever they depend totally on government to come and feed them. For any little thing we take to them, they will rush at it. That's why you see Nigerians following the same party, the same place who oppress them. That's the answer to that.
Why have they kept them in power since 2015? Why do the electorate keep voting them in? Why?
First of all, this APC we are talking about, they are not, apart from the name, let's talk about people of APC themselves, they themselves. Every day, you see that people that join APC, they still remain there, despite that they know that their leader doesn't perform well. People still keep on decamping to APC. Like Mr. Olajide said, the APC know how to, give them corn, spread the corn, the agbadorian, give them the grass. Like this stipend that Tinubu is sharing now, 72,000 or whatever for how many months. Very cosmetic approach. Give them the little, let them also, let them feed the little part of it. This is making some of them to rush to APC. So, and apart from that one, you see this gang up of APC that happened in 2014. They are, set of people that know how to manipulate, and they are so smart. We talk of somebody like Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as one of the key politicians that involved in that coalition. We talk of El-Rufai, we talk of Buhari. All these people, they are very powerful people, and they know how to hold Nigeria firmly. Before anybody will push APC out of power, you will do work, because they know how to manipulate. When PDP was ruling, these are the voice of opposition. Tinubu was voice of opposition. They can know how to criticize. Somebody like Oshiomhole can talk for 3 hours without looking at book. And what are they doing? They are criticizing PDP. These are the people that behind labor, that make labor to be function as a labor union, NFC, that time. Oshiomhole. Since the day of Oshiomhole, NFC has, technically died. So these are the people that are making opposition to be visible then. Now, the only opposition you will see now, somebody that we're talking now, is only Obi. only Obi, and Obi is a mature person that will not want to say something anyhow. If it is all this, what's the name of that former minister of information, Lai Mohammed, and the rest of them, and Tinubu, if they want to criticize, they bring out knife and butcher anybody that is on the throne. So a lot, when there is no strong opposition, then the next thing is for them to continue, and the situation will now get worse because we have Maradona on the throne now. I know I said in 2023 that one of the disadvantage of Tinubu is that opposition will not be able to breach. You will make sure that he kill opposition, and that is what is happening. All opposition now, some of them, they don't know where they belong to. Ask Atiku which party he belong to now. He will not be able to tell you categorically that
Atiku doesn't know the party.
he doesn't know. He will be saying where we are. He has not joined APC in Anadamawa, and they are asking him that, Oga, when are you going to join ADC? Yes. He has become from PDP. Yes. He has not joined ADC. Yes. So tell me which party you belong to. Obi himself, ask him, Obi, where are you going? Are you going to front or you are coming to back?
And these guys don't know what they are doing.
They don't know. Up to this moment, they are still not unable to take decision to tell us that they know what they are doing. Yes. They still don't know which party, where do they want to belong to. The thing is still dicey. They still don't know where to go. They should, there is no green light for Obi to quit Labour Party and go to ADC. And when Tinubu want to finish them, all the primary will be conducted one day. So you cannot lose in one place and run away. And somebody like Obi, I pity him. Obi don't like primary election.
One negotiation.
Obi like give consensus or give me ticket, which will be very, very difficult for him. Tell me which party will give him that one, except Labour Party. No party. PDP cannot. Even PDP has been telling Donata now that we are calling you, but they are still going to subject you to. It may now be a situation of to fulfill all the righteousness. They may give him favor, but you will pass through primary. Yes. So Obi don't have that art of go to primary. I've not seen him performing that. So for him to go and test, the firepower of politics in ADC, I don't see him that he have the capacity. Or he go to PDP, they will still. And anybody that will go to PDP will be looking at Wike, Esuleyi Ibeji, Idowu. You'll be looking at him. You know, you have been sending one to Oga, my elder brother Jonathan. Don't come and contest. Well, he's telling Obi also, if you want to finish PDP, let Obi come. So all of them now, Tinubu has put them into disarray. So this matter of APC, Oga, it's like if it is poverty, I think Nigeria we are going to enjoy it.
All right, you have kept APC in power since 2015. That's according to Peter Obi. Now, according to him again, APC has plunged over 15 million Nigerians into poverty.
Yes.
I know Chris trying to listen to what I'm saying.
Yes.
I said according to Peter Obi,
you are quoting him now.
Has plunged over 15 million Nigerians into poverty.
It's not your word. You are quoting Mr. Obi.
I'm asking you now. Was there no poverty before APC took the power from PDP? Was poverty not endemic under the watch of the PDP?
Mr. Mike, the level of poverty we had under PDP was not, you cannot be compared with the kind of level of poverty we have now. When you are measuring poverty, you measure poverty by cost of living, cost index of living of your people. What is the standard of your living? Is it increasing? Is it improving? Are you moving up? Then when you now check cost of living index, cost of living index, is it dropping or is it becoming higher? Mr. Mike, cost of living index of Nigeria is becoming excessively high. Excessively high. You ate this one, so when you are eating that food you bought now, when you ate, I don't know, but I can guess an amount of what it was. But many years ago, you used to pay as much as that to buy that kind of that amount of food. It's like you ate my presence. I'm telling you, yes, now I'm using an example now. Because of that food, personally, that food cannot be less than 1,500. I'm telling you, minimum.
You wanted to say 1.5.
Minimum. 1.5 million.
That is
That food cannot be less than
1.5 million.
1.5 or 2,000. Yes. And I know that kind of food cannot cost as much as that. Many years ago before APC came. So if you are talking of what APC have brought to government, see, Mr. Man, we must not be sentimental and be sarcastic about it. We must say the truth. We are not feeling it. So quite all right. APC, when they came to government, they raised cost of living to be excessively high. I started from Buhari bastardized economy of Nigeria so much that the cost of borrowing he went on, and the cost of the management of the economy went worse under Buhari. Now when tribunal came hoping that they will revive things, the decision himself now to by the removal of subsidy, even Mr. Mike even now take the worst situation to a higher level. When you remove a product that has a multiplier effect on the price of other materials, other things, I did not cushion the expensive cost with the amount of money you are costing on Nigeria. What do you think will happen? You have escalated cost of living. So that was has happened. Buhari started the worst situation of economy of Nigeria and caused the price of Nigeria take it lower. So Tinubu also now came by the policy of removal. Of course, the removal, like I said, is good. The management of that money is where the problem is. So APC got set of things worsened. That's true because Buhari messed it up. Tinubu when he now came, the money he made, they are used to revive things. Spend money that on life of Nigerians instead of giving money to governors. Now the governors were getting money. They are not paying the money. Everything that went up higher than when Buhari left since when Tinubu came up, it didn't come down because that removal of subsidy, the price of it, touched the life of every other material, other things, has raised the cost of living of Nigerians. So the standard of living of Nigeria dropped. The earning income too was lower. Okay, they said that they increased 7,000 naira as the new wage now 7,000. How many states are paying it? Mr. Ben, you are not Israeli and not Israeli. Mr. Ben, you are not Israeli. We are private business. In what way government has come to empower, has set our private business with empowerment. Government does this now. If I'm not Israeli from government, I'm doing my private business. Government has the right to come and assist me. They have a right to assist me in terms of empowerment. Give me create money to tell. So is it true that Buhari government started the regulation of Nigerian economy and lowering cost of living, lowering the living standard of Nigeria and raise cost of living? And Tinubu, who now came, who we thought the extra money he made from subsidy he was able to use on Nigeria. He did not even use that money to.
All right, away from that, let's move down to what Dogara, the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, said yesterday. Dogara has warned that the scale of killings and bloodshed in northern Nigeria has placed the region under a spiritual curse. Stressing that the crisis must now be treated as a national emergency. Dogara speaking said that's okay. I don't think we need this. And he says with the kind of bloodletting we are witnessing in the north, if you are a person of faith, you will know that you are operating under a cause because it is human blood. The former speaker said, we need to depart from doing business as usual and embrace radical transformative action. Help is not coming from anywhere. We must take our destiny into our hands, he declared.
See, Mr. Mike, I have to approach to that matter. Number one, these same people, they are saying they are under cause.
They are not crying, right?
They are not crying. They have been bringing people into Nigeria to come and inflate their population figure over the years to shift south. Yes, anytime they want to claim superiority the majority of Nigeria, they always bring in. Buhari told us that he prefers Fulani of other nationalities of African countries than his fellow Nigerian. Buhari, our head of state, he's telling us that he prefers a Fulani of the Nigerian Republic of Chad with you and Obama, who say Nigeria with Buhari. If Buhari is telling us that means they've been bringing these people in to come and swear their rank, swear their population whenever that to shoot the south that they are more than Nigeria. Now they are brought the people now. This time around to increase their population, and it has turned back on them. It has backfire on them. What they have used to shoot the south, they will use they have been doing over the years, has now backfire on them. So they are the actual big problem. They brought these people. They said they want to form a parallel government against Jonathan. Against Jonathan, they don't hand over. The people hand over. And now the people they brought are now staying in the land because they have identical look, identical culture, identical way of life with their people in the land. So we cannot differentiate them. But in the time we can differentiate them from other southerners. So they stay where they brought them in against Jonathan, and they been bringing them in against South. So what they have been doing against South as backfire, what they have been showing over the years, they are not repeating it. So they are actually their problem. Anyway, the master is under cause. It's not a cause. Even when you use your hand to build something that you know is cheating or to offend another man, you are sowing a seed for fully to reap the fruit, and that's the fruit they are reaping now. They are the architects of it. One, they've been using it over the years for political gains to sway their population against us that they are more than us, and now ostensibly against the best to outstar Jonathan government, and which has now backfire on them. So they should look up, they should own up to atrocity that's befalling them, that they are the actors, they are the cause of it. They should not look up to anybody to come out. It's not a national matter.
Are they the cause of the problems they are facing?
Yes, they are the cause of the problem they are facing
due to the negligence of government.
No, not the negligence of government. Not the negligence of government. Negligence of government is part of it, but majorly they are the one that cause. It's a inflicts injury.
Yes.
And I want to agree with Dogara that they are under cause. Yes, and you see that cause don't just activate itself. If you are under cause, every step you take will be, a negative one. It's cause will push you, as prayer can push you towards your fortune, so also can cause will push you into trouble. So every step that will cause trouble for you, that is what the cause will be, pushing you towards. And who caused them? Ask me who caused the North. During the Civil War, and that is a cause was released from where the sun usually rise. That as you are killing my people now, you will be alive. They will be slaughtering your own people too. Their blood will be letting out. And these people, they have, this idea of dominating Nigeria for a very long time.
Yes.
The Operation Welfare that happened in Southwest, that led, to first school. One of the reasons that some people think that no, it cannot be moving on like this. The fight between Akitola and Awolowo, who are the people that make it to be worse. It is the Northerner. Yes. It is through the intervention of Ahmadu Bello. So Ahmadu Bello will give instruction to Tafawa Balewa to scatter us in the south here. They cause trouble. They want to dominate. They are using some, betrayal in Southwest to take over Southwest. They are infiltrating. They are infiltrating Southwest until, that could happen and it consume Sudan of Sokoto and Tafawa Balewa. So if Dogara think that they are under cause, I will not agree less. They may be under cause, and even all the blood that they have been, shedding in that place all the time. More blood will be coming. Will be calling when you split the blood. It will be calling for more. If you see some murderer, if they murder somebody, that thing may be pushing them to commit more, to do more. So I think the blood of innocent that they have shed is calling for revenge. And if proper care is not taken, if they don't take attention, if they don't pay attention on what Dogara is saying, it may continue like that. Because you'll be wondering, is it only north? From northeast to northwest, now to the north central. So all the north has been engulfed in battle. They are the one that import all this people. They are the one that host them. Look at this Mahmuda in Kwara State. It was the people of that area that welcomed them, give them land, give them Pura and Nono. They are our good people, our good fellow brother Muslim, all this kind of thing. Assalamu alaikum. And before you call, they are not missing. They have turned to terrorists. They are terrorists, not bandits. As simple as that.
All
So
right,
it's a cost.
move down to Nathaniel Abu this morning. Mr. Lagide, we must not dwell in the past. The essence of leadership is to perform better than the past. Tinubu saw all this clearly and promised to continue from where Wari stopped. All right, Jacobs Adedeji is here this morning. Say good morning, Jacob Adedeji.
Good morning,
Welcome.
sir. Good morning, sir.
From New Jersey, USA. Nathaniel Abu goes on. Mr. Lagide, can we just stop all this? Tinubu saw the so-called poor performance of Buhari, yet he promised to continue from where Buhari stopped. Tanimola Joseph says the judiciary is the Nigerian major problem and not APC. And since Jagaban has the judiciary and INEC in his pocket, we should just forget about 2027.
I agree with him.
That we should forget about.
Oh, Mr. Mike. I'm even going to.
But you guys are the ones who are voting the APC in now.
Mr. Mike, don't go to that. I didn't vote for APC now. You're asking me that.
I really personalize it.
Okay.
Some Nigerians, yes, some Nigerian vote for him.
So, I voted for a party of my. I voted for a party of my choice.
Since how many years?
I voted for a party of my choice in 2023. So now what I'm trying to say is that you see this issue of saying Tinubu saw the problem was on the ground when he took off from Buhari. I said it. Maybe Mr. Abu didn't listen to me properly. I said Buhari has worsened the situation of things for the next 8 years of tenure. Now, at the time Buhari took over, at the time Tinubu took over, the first decision he made was a good decision by removing subsidy. But the management of that money is what I'm talking about. Mr. Mike, more money was available to you than any government in the history of this country from the before that subsidy. But how did you spend that money? It's like you have more money in your hands. Now you have more money to play with and to run government. But how did you deploy that money? So of course, you knew that this step is to raise the cost of living of other items of living. President President has multiple effects on other prices of other things. When you know the price of other things will go up, it will impact on the cost of living of Nigeria. This extra money you have now made now, how do you do it? You must spend the money to alleviate the suffering to bring upon Nigeria. But instead of doing that, you didn't do that. You are giving the money to governors. His governor, the items of his governor is the items of living of Nigerians. We have transportation there, we have food there, we have education there, we have everything, many other things that touch the life of Nigeria directly. This is where this money should have been spent upon by Mr. President.
All right, I expect more governors to join the ruling Congress. Says Senate President Yakubu. Sometimes I wonder if these people understand what Nigerians are faced with on a daily basis. Are we supposed to be talking about cross-carpeting of governors to the ruling of Progressive Congress at this point in time?
Mr. Mike.
Yes, insecurity.
Okay. It is because they didn't get to that position of power by our vote. We are not the one that put them into power. My vote is not the one that put them into power. I want to see myself. But I will still go and cast my vote 2027. I will still go and carry my own franchise right. But you know that because they know our vote is not the one that brought them to power. They have the means to get to power. So they are not responsible to us. They are trying to hell with us. Because we are not responsible to how to come to power. Supposing it's our vote that determine how to come to power, they will not be taken for granted. When we sniff, they will catch cold. But they know they have the way of getting to power. They have the manipulation process there. The electoral system that control the election is in their pocket. The administration process, which is the judiciary that seems to that you can cry to, is in their pocket. So they are not responsible to you. You are not bound by them. So what do you have to do then?
How do you feel when you see a governor that was condemning or criticizing APC suddenly cross-carpets to the party? How do you feel?
I've told you that
how would you feel?
We have Maradona of politics on the throne now, so I can't expect less, and that is only what they know. The campaign, governor, the campaign. That's all what they know. You know, in APC, Agbado is so plenty for anybody that want to come in. For the Agbadorians, there are so many on available, and Tinubu, like I said, his priority is to put everything. Anything called political activities he want to put it in his pocket and he know how to go about it. Even any governor that they think your own want to be too much, they know how to dangle the key of a prison.
Yes.
In front, okay, see the key of
Yes.
do you want to go to Kuje prison? Prison or APC? And you will quickly keep APC. And even they will be dangling, see key of prison, see switch or goodies dey here. Goodies dey here. So Tinubu know how to do all these things, and like I predicted that opposition will not be able to beat Tinubu become president, and that is what is happening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Mike. Good to be with you. Good to be alive, likewise.
Are we expecting more governors to post capex to the ruling of Progressive Congress? Are you? Not me. Are you expecting more governors? According to Senate Auditor Gospel Akpabio, the APC is expecting more governors to become before 2027 election.
Yeah, I think all of them.
Does this show the strength of APC?
Definitely.
Show that APC is
Definitely. All of them, some of them have seen that there's light in the APC for now, because their AGC, their PDP, their what's it called? They are still same bird of same feather. They are recruiting themselves back, and I can tell you, when they see the light in the APC, that the party is taking them to their destination they're really wishing to be. What's so wrong in all of them coming down to APC? And never forget that there's a Southern coalition already.
So what's wrong with all of them coming to APC?
Yeah, that is part of the Southern coalition. I can see likewise. When you look at the what's it called, the governors that join APC.
You love one party.
It can't be one party. That is why the likes of Atiku are there. That is why the likes of Obi are there. That is why the likes of Ganduje. I mean, what's it called? The other one in Kano. That's why all of them are there to, make sure we don't have one party state. And Kwankwaso, I'm talking about Kwankwaso. And you can see now it's going to be a robust engagement with the politics that is coming in now. Next year or 2 years time, I can say we will have a very field day of real democracy we've been clamoring for. And I think all hope on the president, all hope on the Bola Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu. I think we've done it before, and we're still going to redo it. No matter what everybody is crying out for, I think the country needs to be set on the right page, on the right space, and every one of us must be a partaker of the issues that is on ground now, because if not for us, for our generation, children to come, that will be what foundation are we going to lay down for them? At least every one of us have enjoyed Nigeria. Also above 20, I think it must have been a beneficiary of Nigeria, of everybody destroyed now. So we ought need to persevere to fix up the country back as it is. And the good news now is when you look at the items, food items, yam, all sort of things, this is their season now. This hunger. I don't know whether they will still want to manipulate another agenda, another blackmailing for the food items now that they are still hungry. So, but to me, I rely on God and I rely on myself that what can I do to add up to Nigerian progressiveness.
According to Akpabio, some of the opposition governors have finalized their plans to join the ruling All Progressive Congress. Why are they joining the party? These are governors that are criticizing the APC government. Are they joining APC because of the positive development that is happening there, according to their members?
Yeah, thank you, Michael. We do less of party that has ideology, that is being driven by ideology. We do less of that in our politics, generally speaking. So it's not unexpected that people move to where the ruling party is. That's the kind of politics we play around there. That is the party with the cake at the moment, and people that moves in just want to be part of that cake. So it is not born out of the fact that, okay, I believe in the ideology that want to translate this nation into where we are looking at a visionary party, a party that has set an agenda and is moving daily towards that agenda. We have seen less of that. We've seen more of, okay, once you are with us now, you can be sure that, okay, your bread can have some butter. If you have any issue with maybe EFCC, we can be sure that that will be played out. But Shomole said it openly that once you join this party, your sins are forgiven. It was in the news and all of that. So those are the kind of things that moved people, and not necessarily about the fact that they believe so much in that party, or they believe in the ideologies of that party, or they believe in moving the nation from where it is to where it ought to be. So for me, it is unfortunate that is the kind of politics we play. It is more of where my interest can be protected, rather than the service-driven kind of movement, and that is what we've seen, Michael.
At the press conference in Abuja, Obi said over 50 million Nigerians have been plunged into poverty. And according to Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, an opposition leader in the country, he said the APC has reduced millions of Nigerians to beggars. Yeah, beggars. But who truly brought hardship upon Nigerians? Who has really plunged Nigerians into poverty? Is it the APC government or PDP?
I think I can show it back to former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Mr. Gregory. How many people Mr. Gregory employed in this? In this.
When he was the governor,
even after the governor.
Okay.
You know, we did a research on him before he came into that context. We saw that he has a supermarket right in Abuja, and they went deep down to see what are this man selling in that supermarket. Majority of what Mr. Gregory was selling in that supermarket were imported goods. And you want people to be employed, you want Nigeria to be productive countries, and you are importing as of then. And I can tell you, even Mr. Gregory himself that is talking, didn't he romance the military under Abacha? Didn't he romance them? No, you should come out and tell us that was the beginning of the diminishing of Nigerian states. Didn't he romance them? And all of them are coming as saints. Is it Alhaji Abubakar that want to come as a saint? That Nigeria made him in custom, and from the custom, he still enjoyed the largest of the presidency of President Bola, President Obasanjo, and himself. I mean, they had it so easy, and they had it so good, to the extent that they went against themselves. Now I'm talking of the president, President Obasanjo and Atiku himself. So all these people, I think if there's any shame people can think of, they had to just bury their head and look at how did we allow Nigeria to snowball into this, and all of them has to be put thinking. They're thinking.
Which we blame? The APC or PDP?
We blame the PDP. Let me start with the PDP. PDP had it so good from onset because there was not much competitions. The APC that was even trying to
PDP had it so good.
They had it so good
APC came
until now.
Turn things around.
They demolish themselves. The PDP, youthful exuberance, party youthful exuberance was what killed PDP. When they were bragging that they are going to rule for 100 years, you know, so they are going to rule for 100 years, everybody was looking at them that, oh, these people are going to take us as slaves, you know. And when you look at PDP, instead of dealing with the economy directly, what were they doing? They were giving cash out to the citizen. PDP, the slogan was PDP, share the money. PDP, share the money. And Okonjo-Iweala came as to intervene that don't share the money, no. Save for the rainy days, oh. Save for the rainy days, oh. But what happened at long run? They went on to kidnap Okonjo-Iweala mother.
You love this story very well.
I love it. I love it.
Right.
I need to keep saying it because I didn't bring PDP yield to that advice that Okonjo Iweala gave them. The economy that this man is trying to reset wouldn't have been like this. PDP destroyed the whole economy. Then Buhari now came. You know, President Buhari really wanted, even if it was
PDP destroyed the economy to the extent that you can't eat anymore.
You can't, we were just patching the economy for you.
Patching the economy.
Patching the economy for you. You see, economy they were still eating. But can you compare? Can you still compare?
Were you finished?
But as of then too, right? As of then too, there was a huge debt on Nigeria, in which we've not even paid. You know,
this
finished.
is
IMF debt.
Look, were you eating well? Were you feeling fine as of that time?
Even as of this time, sir, right?
As of that, twist my question.
No, you are as of this time too.
I said as of that.
I feel well, and as of this time too, God is doing is making a way.
You are using God now.
I'm using God because God will use a politician for him to be able to reason well that what he's doing is not good. And you can't tell me that the palliative these guys are doing.
I feel you're saying the reality.
I'm saying the reality, right? Because I won't be part of the complaining. I'm not going to complain because when I complain, God will even look at me that what else did you people want from me? And God will be asking them likewise, what else did you Nigerian want? You have all the resources, mineral resources, everything. What have you done with it? I think that we are under the punishment of God as it is. Let take it or leave it. That is
why somebody says, yeah, even under Buhari, did we not eat well? Did we not eat under Buhari? Mr. Mike, Tinubu has finished this country.
Tinubu not finished. Now they finished this country. The people who don't believe in Nigeria, they're the ones that finish this country because they don't believe in the country. And at the same time, the propaganda they are carrying out is everybody and one of us are capable of what is going on.
They don't believe in the country. Why will you believe in a country that does not deliver dividends of democracy?
The dividends of democracy. We are here now. We can talk freely. We are not under the cage of the military. And then the democracy that come now, the people that fought for the democracy are the
only one that is independent.
You say what?
Are you the only one that got independent?
That got independent. Any other one that doesn't that did not.
Ghana is independent.
Ghana, yes.
Some African country.
So how do you now relate that to what we say?
What are you trying to say?
What I'm trying to say is Nigerian independence should be highly welcome.
You said we are not under military regime. Some of these countries too are under military regime before.
Yes.
So what's so special about it?
What's so special was our home military as of that time. The way they came was to come and have the largest of the Nigerian this thing. And I can tell you heartedly, when all this, look at all the refinery. Who wants a majority of? Let's be true to ourselves. And our military guys, they contributed a lot of hardship to our economy. And if you want to, you can go on the data or you can go on the Google and to know what these people contributed, what way they went on and to diminish our economy. And I can say wholeheartedly, the PDP likewise, Okonjo Iweala was telling them they should save that for them. And I tell you, it was under Jonathan government then, you see the likes of Stella Odua buying a car of 5 billion naira. Buying a car of 5 billion naira. So what are we now saying? They were lavishing the money and you think the money will not dry when you don't work, when you don't save for the money or you don't put the money into use, you don't make it productive and you just consuming the money and you think money will be there, and that is part of the problem this man inherited now. And has he been any minister before? Has Tinubu been any minister before? He stood down to his state, Lagos State, and he has been his successors. Different successors have been coming. How many of these governors have successor? How many of Atiku? What successor did Atiku bring? What successor did Obi bring on the table? The only one that he bring on the table, Obiano, he ended up with fights with him. So what are we now saying? And these are the people that want to rule Nigeria. Man, I don't think they can even hear this.
Gentlemen, we should be blame. The PDP or APC?
Like the issue is beyond parties. If you have been following the event of things in our nation, there are good and evil people in every party, just the way it is in every nation. The likes of Godswill Akpabio used to be in PDP, now he's in APC. As that translates into the fact that he is now working for Nigeria in the real sense of it? No, the answer is no. So it's about individuals, and that has always been my own position. Not really about party. People can move. These are jobbers that move from party to party just for what they can pick up. So the issue is not about party per se. It is about the fact that we have not been blessed with selfless leaders all these years. We have not really been blessed with leaders that are so visionary and understands where they want to take the nation to. So for me, I don't want to stay at the level of blaming one party. In the last election, we have people that came into leadership position on the platform of Labour. The Labour Party that was seen as a new bride as at that time, and all of that, thinking that okay, because of the obedient movement and the OB factor. But as we speak, 90% of them have crossed into APC as we speak, as of today, and they came into Labour. So it goes beyond party. We must beyond party and begin to look at individuals that can really deliver. Michael.
Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Many thanks, bro.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Oh, no,
All right, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Michael. Good morning, our ever esteemed and respected global view audience. Good morning, Nigeria.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mike. And good morning, our viewers, wherever that remain blessed. May God keep on blessing people one by one.
All right, let's quickly look at what Obi said this morning. About 15 million Nigerians plunged into poverty in the administration of APC. Do you subscribe to what he said?
To some extent, but even though I will not subscribe to that figure, because that figure it could be higher. Because if you are trying to say over 15 million has been boxed into that region of abject poverty, it shows that that equation is not clinical to me. And to some extent, I want to believe that if we have over 250 million as a mass of the people, how can you now say 15 million? You and I know that many companies in this country have taken flight. New ones are not being birthed. Even the new ones that came in, after a while, they see that the template is not enabling. They also fizzle out. Then you begin to wonder, is it not also adding up to that bracket of poverty line when the realistic props on the ground is saying so. Obi might, because he has every right to so do to free speech. But what I'm saying that it could be much more than what is giving us as 15 million in boxed into abject poverty. In reality, I think it will even be more than that, even though I don't have the metrics to measure it as of now.
All right, according to him, the administration plugged over 15 million people below the poverty line in its first year alone. So we move down to the comment section. Let's see what some of our viewers are saying concerning this. All right, the people are still reacting to what Mr. Akunle said this morning. All right, what's your take, Jack, before we move to another?
Well, for me, what Mr. Obi say, yes, is reality. Let me say the administration of APC have already bring Nigeria down, bring a lot of people, property down. Because what is going on now? Can you believe one kg of gas is now 1,600? Some are saying it's 1.8. To tell what is going on, and this is they celebrated 65 years yesterday. What cooking gas 1 kg 1.6. Now what Obi is saying is true. This APC regime have already collapsed Nigeria down. Everything is not working proper the way it's supposed to be. When you talk about money, they're making money. Yes, they make money. but they spend the money as Gowon spend his own. When Gowon say, let Africans come, let us enjoy our money. Well, what Nnamdi is doing now, they're spending his own money. Let all the whole governors, the whole senators come together, let us keep on enjoying the money. For them to use the money to put the development of the nation, they are not putting it. They are not putting it. Nigeria are suffering. Nigeria is suffering under APC the truth. Let us have say the truth. So I cannot come here and say lie. I know what we are getting under PDP. I know how much of things by then. If there's a things will cost, but not like this. Not like this. Everything go high. Everything go high. Some people haven't eat. Some people used to eat in a day. I have already seen some people do not eat anything in a day. Calculate it in a month. How to be, or in 36 days.
When are Nigerians going to stop complaining?
Nigeria
is what we discuss on daily basis.
Nigeria will stop complaining until when the needful is done. One, I did mention on this platform that the current system or the template that is even being made use of in our political space is not the right system. And it needs to be thoroughly looked into. And the needful has to be done. We have to rejig the entire template if we must get our desired result. But when you now look at the entire organogram, you see everything is being based on the faulty premise. And which you will continue, you cannot play something on nothing. And you cannot expect something from nothing. Because realistic programs need to be built on concrete props. It's like when you want to build a house, you don't have a concrete foundation, then do you think that house can stand? It will never stand. It will surely collapse. What we are having now is, because it's a supplementary on our nation, 65 years has gone down the drain. Nigeria is still nowhere to be found in the community of egalitarian society. Then you continue to wonder what is wrong. And even though this country is embedded with highly human resources capacity. I mentioned yesterday here. See, Osewingi Osato, somebody is a Nigerian, and he's even being tagged a drone builder. He is in the US, and we have security challenges. Why can't we do something to bring down such a person to Nigeria to come and help us in our security challenges? Then I could continue to mention Philip Emeagwali is there. You know who he is. You know a lot of. I can continue to mention names. No, yeah. These are people of Nigerian extraction. What is the government doing? The time we had Okonjo Iweala, who is currently the president of the World Trade Organization, you now see that when she came, she did mention that we should create a portfolio called Sovereign Wealth Fund. Adams Oshiomhole then was the governor of Edo State. His cohorts, they were the one that went to Abuja and twisted this woman and said, no, this money in the way it is coming, let us continue to share. You can see the quagmire we are now found ourselves. But today, these same people, they will be the one crying when their self-interest is not being served. Is that how a nation is run? Until we have a visionary leader, selfless visionary leaders. Until we have them, before we can say we are having a direction that we are heading to.
All right, Dogara, Yakubu said the North is under a course, under serious course. But is it right by saying that as the North brought a course on itself through bloodshedding? What?
One of the subjects I always try to refrain from discussing is religion, because it's so deep. We spend the entire day discussing the do's and don'ts in religion. I think as long as Dogara is a citizen of this country, he has every fundamental human right to free speech. I don't know from any angle he's coming from. If he's saying that the northern region is cursed, it's a matter of semantics. It's a word. It's a statement being made. But one thing I want that if he's appropriating some kind of attention to that region, I think he fall within the ambit of the law, or his fundamental right to so do.
According to him, help is coming from nowhere.
If help is not
So they
coming,
should take their destinies in their hands.
he was once a speaker of the House of Representatives. Then if we were to check his own antecedents, how much electoral value has he brought to the board when he held sway as the Speaker of the House of Representatives? The achievement is there. Let us see whether he also brought a kind of value to the government that under which he served. But you see, all of them are just talking. I think to me, it's just a theatrics to me. They are just trying to make some kind of animation as if we were watching a cartoon or a comedy. But in reality, when we look at what is currently facing us, every region has been pillaged by security challenges. I stand to be corrected if they were not.
Northeast,
everywhere.
Even state of emergency.
If we are saying that if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has also looked into a direction of Rivers State to the extent that he declared a state of emergency in a place that has a crisis, as it were. Then, what about the northern region? What about the middle belt? You know, incessant killing that has been happening on a daily basis. How come we have come? You know, at times when I look, these people, they continue to parade themselves in the corridor of power. For crying out loud, until the needful is done, let there be a reform in our electoral setup so that you and I, everybody standing here, including the general of the masses, to make a change. And I did mention, change can only come in two forms. It's either it is planned or forced. And I'm afraid, with the way we are heading, it might be a forced change.
How can the president declare state of emergency there?
The president, I don't think that it can declare state of emergency
In the north.
In the north. And for what former speaker said about the north, I will not say it is only the north. Entire Nigeria. Nigeria is under cost. Yes,
We're under security threat.
he's mentioned in the north, but I'm saying entire Nigeria, because since the civil war, have they come out together? So let us think how Nigeria will move forward. No way. Why their idea with money. Let them come together to break up that gene that caused out. After the civil war, the north and the west take a virgin, 7 virgins from the east, bury it, to make sure say Nigeria stand, to make sure say the Easterners will never rule Nigeria. It's not under cost. Have they break that gist up to today? So Nigeria is under cost, not the north.
All right, thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you.
We'll move on to the comment section. All right, let's support Obi with his idea, despite he came from the most hated tribe, an innocent tribe, hated for no reason. Oh, is that tribe the most hated? What do you have to say concerning that?
Come again without your question, please.
A viewer, his idea, despite he came from the most hated tribe, an innocent tribe, hated for no reason.
Yeah.
Is that tribe the most hated?
Yes, I concur with that statement. And if you watch what is happening, you see that
Most hated by who?
most hated by Nigerians. Yes,
You're generalizing it.
he's hated by Nigerians. Who owns this country? It's the north and south, in the north and the west. They have been in a corridor of power for years. After the fault of Biafra war, they don't allow the Easterners to come in the corridor of power. Yes, Obi is seen as a genuine person that has all it takes and a passion to move this country forward. But you can see what happened in last election. They deny him of his position. You understand? So it's a most hated region just because of that civil war. Yeah, if they should quash that kind of hatred and bring everybody at the round table, and all of us should forge ahead, you see Nigeria growing.
I can see, I overhear that, I heard that he said North is on the course. Yes, if you watch it, how they have been in corridor of power for years. What are they doing? I can name many of them, about 6 of them have been in president of this country. What have been they doing? Are they only embezzling money? If you watch when they say North is more popular, more populated, but all these people they are bringing, okay, what brought about this incessant killing in Nigeria? Is it not during Buhari that they want to overthrow Jonathan? He brought all these Nigerian people down to this country. Now the power. Now they don't have power to control these people again. That is how they are terrorizing Nigeria, and they are telling us that the North is a cost region. No, they are the one that caused it by themselves. They caused it by themselves.
They are not crying. See, they are not crying, right?
They are not crying. You brought these people, and these people are the blood men that are the ones terrorizing Nigeria now. Not only the North. You brought them and said that they are your brothers. If they want to check a population, they will bring all these people from look at Crony, Niger, and the rest of them. Bring them down to Nigeria and count them. Chad.
So they brought the problems upon
They brought the problem upon themselves. It was not like this before. In 60s, was it like this before? It wasn't. Why now? That you not allow a gentleman that has Nigeria at heart to move this country forward just because of the hatred. Except they quash that hatred and come at the round table and discuss how this nation will move forward. That is only where Nigeria will go forward.
All right, get prepared. More governors will be joining APC very, very soon. They finalized their plans to join the APC. This is coming from Godswill Akpabio to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What do you have to say?
You mean that everybody will join APC?
More governors.
More governors.
Opposition governors.
Yeah.
To join APC.
Yeah, you know, Tinubu is a master planner. If you don't know what to do, he will buy you off. And when he bought you off, you have no choice. Yes, he's a master planner. He can do that. I know. He can do that. If he has it at heart to do it, he can do it. He will buy all the whole governors.
And if he is buying the whole governors, what's the hope of your preferred candidate in 2027 election?
Yes, you know, if you watch,
I know your preferred candidate should be right.
That is all Nigeria, not only me. All Nigeria, including you. If you want this, if you want to get a better Nigeria, you use a rightful candidate. Yes, if you want to get a better Nigeria, we use a rightful candidate. Not by this one is from my region. It has gone beyond that. It has gone beyond party. This time I've been saying it. It has gone beyond party. That this one is from APC, this one is from PDP, this one is from Labour. No, we look at the credibility of an individual. You look at the credibility of an individual. That is why people voted to be massively, both in South, both in North, both in West, both in East. The last election, we look at the credibility. So if we say that everybody will join PDP, will join APC, it is only by them. Only the politicians, but the youth will not join them.
All right, moving on to the comment section again. What's it saying? How can BAT declare states of emergency in a place where no get oil? You guys are funny. So you see, it's in River State, another region.
I concur with you in total on that your submission.
Exactly.
In the sense that you see, even United States government will not go to a place where there's no resources or value to be derived from that region. I could recall the other time when United States United States government were to see to what is happening in Sudan. You know, he also called his Western allies in the African region to be the one that will send peacekeeping force to that region, because they know that it's only the southern Sudan that has oil. The other Sudan is like anywhere that I would like it to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He will not go to a place where there is nothing to take out of it. You know, Rivers State also stand toe for toe with Lagos in terms of resources. And also, you should know that recently, Delta State Governor, former PDP man, also moved to APC. You continue to check all those states as a kind of a state that has a lot of oil and a milk to be derived from. So that is just it. But if Akpabio is trying to say that more governors are going to join the fray of APC, then you know that he is not speaking less than the truth, because they have all the financial war chest and the instrumentality of the office to jackboot the so-called governors to their fold. Then that is not. But what I want to say is that if we are to put into matrix, what is the electoral value of all these people? When you compare it, then you check the numbers. To the greater number of Nigerians, it is insignificant in terms of proper electoral voting. But when you now look at the entire template, I've said it, unless the needful is done, are the basics. If the basics is not well footed on a very democratic ethos, we continue to grow up in the dark. That is my take.
All right, before you go, let us quickly touch this very, very fast. Nnamdi Kanu cries out, I am in danger of sudden death. Nnamdi Kanu lists ailments in DSS custody. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has revealed his illness is battling with in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS. Kanu revealed that he's battling with, is it tinnitus? Is it tinnitus? Tinnitus. All right. He's battling with tinnitus and sleep deprivation, which he described as among the gravest threats to his survival. In a letter of complaint and appeal to the Nigerian Medical Association, Kanu said tinnitus exacerbates my hypertension, puts him at risk of stroke, collapse, and sudden death. He disclosed other diseases to include liver, pancreas, kidney, bladder, prostate, and white matter disease. He still went further to mention other events he's currently passing through. But why are they not giving him?
Commonsensically, when you look, even if you are being kept under the bars of the Nigerian police force here, you know the place is unkempt, and one can also cut all form of attack in terms of diseases. How much more the DSS gallows that Nnamdi Kanu has been held? And when you look at the entire thing, the Nigerian state, they are not well conscientized to the extent that to know that human value, we need to, human life is sacred. And until when they indoctrinate themselves without conscience, conscientization, before they can be able to appropriate any kind of human extension of grace or goodness to a fellow human being. As long as Nnamdi Kanu is continuously being held illegally under the gallows of the DSS, and if the needful is not done as fast as possible, we might be losing it. Because I've said it time and over again that how can somebody, a man that have been taken to court many times, you have not been able to form any concrete allegation against him. You have been going back and forth, and you say the person has question to answer. Then I continue to wonder what kind of a country are we in? Has the constitution taking a flight as regards Kanu? And what are they trying to tell us? And I know the intelligence community, they are watching. If anything there happen to that man, Nigeria is in soup. They will know that that man has a stature that is even bigger than his imagination.
Do they think he's lying about himself or what? What's going on? He needs medical attention.
I've tried to go and ascertain the level of his health, and they brought out results. Now to say this is it, his condition is critical and he is needing medical attention. And you can see how they are playing it. You read a comment by one of our viewers that stated that the Igbos are the most hated tribe in Nigeria. If you look at the reality, this is the reality. How can Boko Haram and bandit watching freely, you understand, coming out for a peace talk, carrying weapons, wearing military fatigue, you understand, nothing is done. And a man who said, this union, this entire arrangement doesn't go well with my people. We want to go. That's the crime of Nnamdi Kanu. And this person has been in detention for this number of years. That has shown the highest level of injustice meted on a tribe. You understand? You can't do this in a country where, that explains why we are still where we are as a people. Now, for anybody to say they are the most hated tribe, this will, attest to the fact that indeed they are the hated tribe. And it's really, really, really unfortunate. You understand? These are people who are rendering services. They contributed more commercially than any other tribe in Nigeria to the GDP. The Igbos contribute more. They say 40% of the GDP comes from the non-formal sector. And that is what you see these Igbos doing. If the entire north, 19 states in the north, commercial activities are still controlled by the Igbos. I lived in the north. I can tell you, on Sunday, if Igbos go to church, some of these commodities that you need to survive on Sunday, if you cannot get them today, on Sunday you are stranded. And these are same people that Nigerians decided to, remove from the scheme of things. I think that explains why we are in this quagmire that we found ourselves.
What kind of deprivation is this? He has cried out.
The Igbo man has always been crying out. Let me take you back to memory lane. The agenda of the Igboization started in 1949, precisely by the colonial masters. Immediately after the World War, the British government, as at that time, decided, to embark on forceful, takeover of resources to rebuild their land. And as at that time, one of the biggest and the largest resources for that was coal. They planted the Igboization, massacred in 1949. And because of that resistance, it was transferred to pre-colonial era, and that was how this thing got rooted. The British government, I'm still saying it, after Kestama, if care is not taken, there's a reason why Nnamdi Kanu placed a curse on Britain. But if Kanu died today, the legacies of what he represents, the symbol of what is represent, will have a multiplying effect on over 85 million Igbos around the world, Biafrans around the world. There's no more. It's not joke. You massacred people in 1949 because of coal to rebuild their land, and the Igbo man resisted. You planted the Igboization in Nigeria, and you can see the multiplying effect today. When they discovered there is crude oil in Biafra land, they conspired with other ethnic nationalities, including the Fulanis they planted in Nigeria, handed over the structure of foreign government to them. A people that Obasanjo came and said they are not indigenous people in Nigeria, less than 14 million people currently now. That was the genesis of it. Crude oil is the problem we are facing in Nigeria. Crude oil is the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. Jihadist tendencies is the reason why. Crude oil. Our common oil is the reason why we are seeing all these fragment, nepotism, suppression and oppression. Even immediately after the war, there was a complete ceasefire between Obasanjo-led troops and, of course, the man from the Biafra side, Philip Effiong. Yet we agreed on that ceasefire. Nigeria has not been able to be carrying out that agreement of ceasefire till date. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is making everything worse. How can you come to the national TV and you are tagging IPOB with terrorist organizations? That's the highest level of betrayal. When I saw it, I know where he is coming from, and I keep on saying it here. That is what it is. There's no country in the world that has come out and branded the indigenous people of Biafra a terrorist organization, apart from this. Where are you towing the line of a clear attack and hatred against the Igbos? But there might not be reaction. But we know that in this country, we are today crude oil instigated by the British government. Today, we can see the surge in Britain. I can tell you, Keir Starmer, the current British Prime Minister, will not be spared. And if anybody like that, not believe it or not, but that is the reality on ground. The Igbo man was deprived, stripped, naked. All the money they have collected, and the same people was giving everybody, no matter how much you have in the account, £20. The Igbo nation, outside that, we are picking nylon on the street to survive. Today, maybe the story has changed. Without federal government support. Mike, this, you see, when I say this, Britain themselves have come out clearly to say a terrorist organization because there are no tendencies. There is no yet to measure the indigenous 85 million people, including governors, governors in the southeast, are terrorists. But do you know what it means? See, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has committed the highest calamity ever in the history of this country. I have just mentioned it to you. Go and listen to the broadcast. The Igbo man are not known for disaliving people. The Igbo man, but since the beginning of the Igbo race, right from the time of the kingdom, that has never invaded ordinary small community. Now go and take the record. We know kingdoms that have invaded, destroyed, carried out conquests. The kingdom, the oldest kingdom in Africa, did not invade anybody till this moment. They are saying what is happening in the north. I see, because it's a platform like this. I see, my brother, this is not a joke. You understand? Bola Ahmed Tinubu has declared war against the Igbos. I'm telling you, he has. Bro, how can you say IPOB is a terrorist organization?
But the former president prescribed.
The former president prescribed. You see, that's what I'm telling you. That you see now that it is Bola Ahmed. If you are saying that, his name is. Why I calculated this and I told you. The Kenyan government never said Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist. They apologized.
That's what I'm asking. Is it Tinubu that prescribing?
Bros, when it is not Tinubu that prescribed him, bros. If it is not Tinubu that prescribed him, if it is not Tinubu that prescribed him, Tinubu's party will be held responsible. Now them be APC. Now them the APC. Now them still bring Boko Haram, bring everything come Nigeria. 500,000 Christians have been murdered as a result of this. Christians.
I don't think the Christians are the only victim of
Bros, let me tell you, you can say that.
You know what is happening?
Bros, you can say that. You know, when you are pretending, because a lot of Nigerians, we never agree with Bola Tinubu that IPOB is a terrorist organization. No, we know where he's coming from. We know what he represents. We know what he stood for. Not what he's trying to work. Muslim ticket is a traitor. Somebody that went to United Nations, he sent delegates there, and what did the Chetim do there? He supported that Israel as a nation must live with snake inside their house. Because see,
at the United Nations General Assembly,
bros, what Chetima did there? Can they go there and repeat? Say yes. They are indicting themselves. The world is taking notes. When they are talking about killing of Christians in the Congress in the United States of America, who do you think they are talking to? Who do you think they are talking about? There's a clear-cut agenda. We know very well. And what from the statement Bola Tinubu made concerning the indigenous people of Biafra, he said me Tinubu has already declared. That's what I'm telling you. See, this thing has a multiplying effect. It didn't start today. And I told you, anybody that is carrying this thing, you know, making it work from one generation to generation, it will come to a point where the Igbo people you are seeing today, you know, will become the Israel of Africa. Today, the whole world, France, Germany, name them, all of them ran away from Israel. Israel is standing alone. You can see what happened in the United Nations. The world, United Nations, ECOWAS, AU, they turned back and they're encouraging terrorism. They worked out. Have they succeeded? There's going to be a revolt. That's what I'm telling you. There's going to be a revolt, spiritually and otherwise, that will transform the original plan of the black man, not these people.
expect more opposition governors in APC.
Well, APC,
they're prepared, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
No, I don't blame Akpabio. You know, say that guy, they don't knock his head well. Natasha don't beat her well, knock his head for ground. I make her confused, they misfire like that. You understand? That's politics. 22 governors supported Jonathan. None of them, including Sambo, who was vice president to Jonathan.
They're telling us now that he's not sure.
Bros, yes, see, let me tell you, I'm not telling you.
22 governors supported Jonathan, and he lost out.
And he lost out. This is not a criteria. You know, but when you talk about psychopaths, see, I think the only thing I supported Tinubu was yesterday when he said this celebration suspended. That's the only thing I've seen in his moral aspects in nation building.
22 governors supported Jonathan
and he lost. Yes, that is it.
So is it likely to happen to Tinubu?
I think more we should expect under this government. In fact, there is more likelihood that Tinubu is losing than it is the other way around. You know why? Because this time you are facing the entire Nigerians. Then there is this consensus around Nigeria. Yes, you will see that.
Are you sure? It's the entire Nigeria?
If I say, okay, how do we carry out statistics? If you have over 70% of people saying this is what it is. It's like you are saying everybody. You understand? And that is what it is. Now you have Nigerians who are in a state of survival, and their survival depend on this government out. You understand? I expect to see more people coming. This election will determine how politically informed we are as a people. If this government, in spite of what we have seen, except if they change, I don't know how they will do it before election. You understand? I don't. If they win the election, it means it shows how politically, myopic we are. It shows how we are not in touch with the reality. You understand? Because if this government wins in 2027, it shows that Nigerians are not really aware with the reality they are faced with. This reality we are faced with, the only thing that can, that's why I said it's Nigeria versus the city.
Yeah, the way we are looking at it, I want to believe that the Nigerian people should be more inclined now in the advent of social media. You can't compare the information space as of 2015 when Buhari came in, to compare to now that we are. So I want to believe that the eat now, that everybody now don't chop breakfast. Whether you are a office holder, you are here now every morning, you see people queuing to go to work. How much is their salary that they are queuing? It's 50,000 naira. Now calculate the amount on transportation already. When you are collecting less than 200,000 naira, 150,000 naira per month, you have spent like 80,000 naira on transportation. So how do you want to collect feeding, remove feeding allowance? How do you want to pay rent after just rent in Lagos now? So if only the Nigerian people are not ready, or their cause, that is why they will feel that they can do. And this is not about this is my party or this is not my party now. No. Even those in the party are not. So if there have been a celebration yesterday, as the way they did, that was the essence of the 6 years studying law. At the end of the day, will I be able to practice it in a country whereby it happens that I think there is no rule of law, nothing is working, there is no constitution and no value. You understand? So now it's against Nigerians, the Nigerians and the party members now, and the IPC also, and the party members, APC, right? Yes, and APC and whichever. So it's not about, if you like, one the funny thing is, I don't think the governors of each state realize that there's always human development every day. People, as day by day, you get to wise up, you understand things. That is why some person, I look at it and say, this governor defect to APC, this one, this. So it does that mean automatically because your governor has defect to one party? Okay, now, so I'm stupid, Abi. Automatically, when election comes, I will follow my governor. Are you okay? You understand? If you like, go to Jesus' party. That was not. I am not daft.
But they have the power to rig elections in their states.
There's always a chance for rigging when you people did not go out to vote. I used to tell people, don't say vote did not count. The vote counts. This is Ogba, for instance. Let's use Ikeja local government, for example. They have the total number of those registered voters. So let's say that 1,000 people vote, right? Have their PVC, they're liable to vote. So the ballot paper that will be sent will be the total numbers of the registered voters. So when you fail to go and vote, now you only have 200 people out of 1,000 that can vote. You've created a chance for free ballot slip for them to be able to vote at the back and what's it called? Vote for you on your behalf. But if all of you came out to vote, and at the end of the day maybe it's just 5 or 10 but that is remaining, the rigging will be minimal. But that's what people do not know.
Are you telling us that people didn't
experience
go out en masse?
They don't. That is
the 2023 election.
We will be there now. You will see people in their houses watching movie on that. They'll say, we don't do this.
Many people go out in 2023 election to vote.
People did not really go out. Do you hear the statistics of Lagos State? Yes. Do you check the statistics?
In fact, there are more people.
Those that did not vote. 2020. There are more than those that voted.
Than 2023. Yes.
After the election.
And you see one thing, voter apathy can be done strategically. This government should be careful. I'm telling you, the ruling class, the elite, wherever they are, they should be giving themselves brain. Nigerians will get to a place of political awareness that they boycott, and then they want to see how you want to call the result. It is because we don't ask questions. Local government election, very few people came out to vote, and you bring out result. If we begin to ask questions, how did you get the result? You understand? Because of the truth, people boycotted. People don't come out to vote, and then you still came out with results. Outrageous, votes you dole out. You understand? People can decide to boycott this thing, and this can there are different ways that revolution can be carried out. Government should begin to look at the ways of the people. How can we better the lives of these people? Because this is a very big population. If Nigeria decide to revolt against their government, it will not be like these smaller countries that you see. No country in the world will stop it. If Nigeria will unite and say they want to fight their common enemies, who will stop it?
And whoever unite to fight our
You understand? I don't pray that we have this issue.
We always instigate that.
I do not pray that we get to a point. That is why people are tired of party. We are after individual who can save this country. You understand? And I think I like the fact that everyone is confused about which party did Atiku and where did Peter Obi. It's inconsequential. What is more important is we should look for a candidate that has the solution of what is on ground to unify this country. Notice this country's unity keeps breaking. Somebody will attach it to spiritual. There is nothing spiritual about what we are going through. What we have is I don't want to use the word criminal. We have some actors who hijack this system to their interest against the masses. And until we begin to come up as a people to reclaim what is our own, it will continue to get this worse.
Before we go, let's take on these issues.
Good morning to you, Adekule. Good morning to our viewers. See, we have been talking. We are Nigeria, so we know what is happening to us. You see, even where you should know where you should pray now, because you see, what's go up must come down, no matter the situation. See, God is now revealing themselves. They are not confusing. Can you imagine? Yesterday, back in the days when we are celebrating October 1st, you can see what is happening. And you'll be happy, jubilating. But yesterday, the whole street, everybody was going was like a COVID-19. It was like COVID-19 because the system on ground, it failed. They failed hopefully now. See, how can you come a day? Okay, now you are telling us that, see, all your governor, how many is the governor? Governor, there are 36. There are 36 senators, there are many. See, we are millions of Nigeria in abject poverty, in the darkness. We want to see the light, and we must see the light. See, come 2027, and I thank God Nigeria have now opened their eyes and now see that they are now with us. The government, the present government, don't even care about us. See, all of us, we are all saying the language, the truth home, because they want to put us in darkness, and that darkness going to influence everything. It will be like a film, and I know, see, film they come, because God knows the film they come, because that's why they came. See, before the election, many churches, may I be Christian, in my church, many churches they were praying for peace, because the government want to make sure, say, that means it is my turn, everyone come. See, people were afraid, many people they come up from Nigeria that time, because now it is your turn. What have you done? What is the consequences of your turn? Disastrous. Now, many schools now, according to the story, say school close up because of what? Insecurity. Where is the government? Where is the president? They don't really care about us. And I know, and I thank God that there is time for everything.
He said the president doesn't care about you. He listed his milestone.
He doesn't care.
He listed his achievements yesterday.
He said you can list from 8 to million. It's a zero. We were the one that will list. You failed a propaganda break. You can never see himself, but where about we now? We don't see him, and we be the people when they rule, and they rule us wrongfully.
You are the one to judge.
You will judge. That's why he failed the test and he gave no more. Can you imagine? Okay, what to carry about the IPOB? Is it possible? It's not possible. You see, you can't put us inside darkness by fire by force. We have now realized that this Gary we drink is now overpowered by sand. You have to change the narrative. Say no, enough. It's enough for you.
Nigerians ready to unite.
Nigeria is not ready for Nigeria.
Government.
You see, let me tell you. Let us go back. I want to later. I can remember. I say one day, just like Martin Luther King say, one day. He said one day, Nigeria, when they are eating from dustbin, they will turn back and say no, enough is enough. And now it's getting out of hand. Enough is enough.
And I believe, and I know, because Nigeria they watch the scenario of what is happening in the whole world, just like what my guy talk. If it happen, they no go feel good stand us, and it go happen, except there is a change of heart, because it's getting out of hand. Suffering and smiling now, there is no more smiling anymore. Everybody is dead home. You sleep, you don't even know what will happen the next day. Everybody is now hungry for itself, and there's government that are hearing of trillions, they borrow, they share. How will we withstand the situation? We have to let them know that Aso Rock, it was not their home. Somebody was there yesterday before them, and they will leave. Person must come, and we will decide. Say Nigeria will decide. We will decide. You no, it is your turn expire, because you can't care of us. See, we dey suffer for because of village. We dey suffer for town where we go say Mongo village. Oh, village now. You see, can you imagine where is the government? The most popular black nation on earth is now governed by Mafianiso. The government yard, we must change the art, and the time is coming.
Some people are telling you to lead the revolution.
See, I will lead it. The rebel tell me don't the bat is the kingdom of God's founders. And the founders take it by force. See, if Nigeria not taken by force, see, go back the middle lane, June 12. See what happened on June 12. They chase him out. He run away. He step aside. I was among all 23. He step aside because he make a wrong language. And now the most peaceful of terrorist election in Nigeria. Now, he boy now come with it's a progressive situation. We don't know say he was that. Bad now. Can you imagine Nigeria be in the abject poverty? Every day here, negative news, negative talk. Where is the positive talk? It's the way we merge. When Nigeria come outside, see, NSAS was only youth, but now, Papa, Mama, the Papa on board say, Jagaba, it's okay. Go home, back to Bodilo, and it must come to pass, and it's possible. I'm telling you, it's possible. Because we are millions that are suffering. So I'm there every day. So no wake up because of what? Now, what they do say, no groundnut. Can you imagine? You go to that woman place, you hold 2,000 naira, you are afraid for what you ask. You will face it. If I ask, I say, right, 500 naira. You go look me, so no. I want to live like that. Nigeria is so big for this bullshit. It's so big. You know. Well, okay, now Kanu dey there every day. You go front, you go back. You know, you go to the reality road, and you say you list your achievement. You list for one lazy achievement. For one lazy, like for star lazy. You see, Nigeria is so big for the situation. And I know Nigeria. Nigeria para. If Nigeria para, you para. Everybody para. You go para for them. For me, they go para for Jagaba. You go know so Nigeria they para, they the first, they the hungry, they die. You can't go to farm, say okay, go and farm. Okay, why everybody don't jump for inside farm? No, everybody go carry local farm, carry flag. Before the offer say that they get land and Nigeria government dead there. Where is the military? Where is all of them? Pocketed. You can't pocket us. Enough of the situation. You see, at the end of the tunnel, God know that Nigeria is too big for this mess.
Somebody said no matter the para, nothing will happen.
Para! See, where exact para start? You see, they were arrested development. All the Nigerian security, all of them. God arrested them because the iniquity was getting out of hand. They look, they enter everywhere. At the end, you can go free now. That answers, that method is stop police brutality for youth. We don't really use that. But now you can go where you play fair, you carry you, but now situation balance. And this one will go happen. Now father, papa, pikin, mama, on board child. Say, no, let them go and fight him. Okay, go. We don't carry back. We will occupy the street of Nigeria. Occupy Nigeria. And let the vision of democracy be achieved. And us, when we vote, 10 million votes, 3 million votes, you say now 100,000 I want 3 million. They will not take Mahmoud. What it be named Mahmoud, Mohammed, Yakubu, I be what it be named Alec. See, I believe Nigeria. I know Nigeria. Nigeria para. We para the talk less of Kurufo, talk less of civilian. Go para, they go japa because enough is enough. We are not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid. I'm never afraid because I'm crying every day because the situation
is bad. Let us be frankly speaking the reality, truth on ground. Nothing's working here.
All right, thank you so much. Before we
Bless
go,
your
I want to
life.
quickly appreciate Mrs. Tina this morning for great support towards every one of us at the stand. The cash gift.
Yes.
So thank you to
Good morning, Ms. Tina. God bless you. I celebrate you, ma. Bless you. May God continue to bless you. As you continue to keep this place standing, the Lord will keep all your endeavors, all everything you lay your hand on standing. You and your family will continue to stand. I celebrate you, man. I say a big thank you to you. Thank you.
God bless you, Christina. See, you have been doing it and doing it and doing it. God will continue to be doing it in your life. See, God hand will never move from your life. God bless you. You are very grateful.
Yeah, on behalf of myself and everybody, I want to say a big thank you to you for always being there for the sisters people. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much, Suma, Attorney General. I really appreciate you. And to the rest of the reviewers at the stand,
God bless
you. Thank you.
Bless all our viewers. That's what I say. Keep watching. God will bless you.
All right, to the viewers on the platform, I say thank you for joining us. We appreciate all of you. Please share the program. If you are watching the program after this live broadcast, drop your comments in the comment section. Very, very important. All right, that's okay. All right, I can't accept my phone any longer. Yeah, I think I'll have to check some of those messages later. All right, we appreciate all of you. We're back here tomorrow. That's Friday. It's Friday. All right. Goodbye.
That's my idea. Nobody go that shit.